this was the hardest part for me. This is Meet the Author. Hi, I'm Stephanie, the author. Okay, so this was the hardest part for me because it's very hard for me to be seen. So I'm very introverted. I have written other books. They were more romantic. The Oblivion novel series kind of came to me over the course of, I would say, the last 10 years or so. It had been on my heart to share things that I felt were revealed to me over the course of my life and experiences that I felt could benefit other people. And I didn't know how to share those because I'm very private. So I keep a lot of things internally. So it's been in my mind to express them through this novel series. So it had been pressing on my mind. I would say in May of 2018, I had a double brain aneurysm rupture, and I survived that, and I relocated, and I started over. And I started over doing what I know how to do best, which was my job and career. But I wasn't happy. I didn't feel fulfilled. I was very good at it, but I didn't feel fulfillment from it. I didn't feel as if the energy I was putting into it was being returned to me in any way. So we're in a time where a lot of people are awakening to the fact that we exist in a universe of energy, and energy is the currency that we exchange. Money's great, but energy is the currency that we exchange. So what I found was that all of the energy that I was putting into my career, my job, my means of sustaining myself, my only return on investment was a place to lay my head, because that's all it gave me. It didn't give me any energy back. And what I also learned was that even having a place to lay my head, it wasn't rejuvenating any energy. I never felt fully rested. And part of that was because I was depleting energy. In addition, I was in the service industry. So you're giving others every day. So I was extrally depleting myself. I know extrally is not a word, but forgive me. My brain will just jumble. Forgive me. Brain aneurysm survivor. Okay. So over the time since 2018, this story has been pushing a little bit harder, because I had been contemplating this story. I had a list of book ideas when I wrote my first 3 or 4 books. So I had a list of book ideas, and this one was on it, but it wasn't like at the forefront, you know. But it had been pressing more since the aneurysm, and I don't know if that was because, you know, you kind of get a more of a sense of the finality of life, that it is not, you know, it kind of gives you a sense that every moment counts when you nearly pass away. So it's been pressing. And I would coast in and out of this depression because I would sit down at the laptop to write, but I never had the energy to pour into Oblivion. Impetuously, I quit my job. I gave 2 weeks notice, and I just walked away. I gave away what I could, and I left behind what I couldn't give away. And I'm starting over again. Now, where this is going to go, I don't know, but wherever I land, I am going to be writing this story. I'm going to make sure that I sustain at least the ability to write this story. So, I'm currently on the first chapter. I will be I'm trying something new. All of this is new to me. I'm teaching myself as I go. I created the trailer, of course, with AI help. I created the images, and then I created the video. In some of these behind the scenes video, I'll get a little bit more into the things that I'm learning as I'm doing these things, because I'm hoping that it'll get better. Like the videos that go along with the chapters will improve over time. So you'll see my growth. And let's see, what else did I want to share? If you want to support me on this journey, my Cash App is $ capital R, capital H, capital M, capital H 72. That actually stands for Rahman, which actually stands for mercy. So it actually comes tied in together. In addition, I'm going to do a separate video basically talking about how I came up with Mercy, how the character was developed, the protagonist, and her mission. And it's going to be very epic. I'm just very excited about the novel series, and I hope that you will join me on this journey and that you enjoy it as much as I plan to. Thank you.